me, and you and I have talked about this before, and maybe this is where I'm confused and thought I interviewed you, because I've talked to you sort of at length about your background before. But tell everybody like what you did before this and what led to wanting to do this store and all that. Because you do it full time, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I grew up in retail. I cut my teeth down at Graceland.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for a souvenir shop there all through junior high, high school, college. Got out, got a chance to open one with a friend of mine, so we went into partnership and started a gift shop of our own down there. And within a year, we had put a store in the Mall of Memphis and opened a diner too, 50s diner.
How'd you enjoy the diner?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, I've never worked so hard in my life, but it was fun. Mm-hmm. And we did that for 9 years. But
was the diner down around Graceland?
It was. It was a 50s themed diner. Every food item on the menu was named after some kind of classic car.
That's cool. Did you ever being there at Graceland? Did you ever have any celebrity people come through?
Oh yeah,
like
quite a few. Who played the father? John Goodman ate at our diner before. Barry Manilow.
Did Elvis come back?
He didn't come back.
Of course,
we had him an Elvis guy performing every Friday and Saturday night for forever.
Did you live down there?
No.
All right, so you lived here and drove there. Is that
did.
kind of what led you to then decide you want to do something up here?
No, actually, I moved up here in 2004, and I lost the lease and left that in 2005. But I ended up in accounting at Smith and Nephew, which was 2 blocks from my original store.
Is that what your undergrad or whatever is in? Are you a accountant?
Well, I went back and got my accounting degree during that time. Well, I was 40 years old, lost the lease, and I was like, what am I going to do? And that was the door that opened at that time, was temping at Smith & Nephew, and then if you go back to school, we'll hire you, da-da-da-da. So I did.
How does this, I don't mean to sidetrack, but I'm curious because I honestly don't know the answer. So did you get a degree in accounting? Is that what you got a degree in?
The second time around, yeah.
Yes.
My original college degree was transportation, logistics, sales, and marketing.
So the accounting degree, was it a bachelor's degree? Is that what you, okay. Is that what you need to then sit and become a CPA to take the licensing?
Yeah, you need a bachelor, X number of college hours, and.
Did you take the test
accounting.
to be a CPA?
I did not.
Okay, but you would be eligible, I guess, technically, to do it.
Yeah.
And I assume that's just some general license, kind of like the bar exam, a general license test, general knowledge type thing. I was just curious. So why didn't you take that step, and instead of that, step back into retail?
I didn't like it well enough.
I wouldn't like it either.
I did it for accounting for 12 years, but after I was stuck to a desk 10 plus hours a day, it was an hour drive each way. So it was killing me sitting all the time.
Yeah.
So Keith was walking around the square one day. He had just moved up this way from Mississippi. We weren't married then. And where Kelvin's is now, the barbecue place, he saw a sign in there for rent. So he called the number and we talked to him. We ended up renting that place out. We went in, repainted it, redid it all, and stayed there 6 weeks. And the place on the west side of the square opened up. And we went over there and looked at it. The rent on it was the same as where we were, so we were like, let's move. So 6 weeks later, we moved.
I don't remember you being at where Kelvin's is.
We were only there for 6 weeks.
What was it there? Retail store?
It was, yeah.
Okay. So it's basically like what you got now. It's just located
It was just
there.
tiny.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Well,
and then you moved.
September and October is all we were there.
Then you moved from there to the place you are now, or across the square?
We moved from where Kelvin's is now to the west side of the square where Lydia's is now.
Okay.
And then from where Lydia's is to our current location.
Okay, I think I do remember that. Yeah, so I looked at, I called Dr. Ken about Lydia's, and this is an advertisement for him, I guess. So that at the old place where one of the Peacock places.
Creative Peacock?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
there's always a turquoise something and some kind of peacock animal around the square, right? So I get them confused.
Yeah, since peacocks are turquoise, I get them mixed up all the time.
Yeah, so that one that just left or went wherever, I was interested in that location over here, right? And so the business idea I have is loud, like many things I do. And so I talked to Dr. Kent yesterday, and unfortunately for me, he's got a set of renters that are older, and they can't have any noise. They're in an apartment
Upstairs.
above it. So that would be a perfect location for what I wanted to do. So anyway, that's out. But anyway, so then you moved down to Liberty Vintage Market. Now I'm curious what your thought process was, because other than One Way Cafe down there, and you know my stance has been I wanted that area to grow and develop. I still stand by that would be a great like arts district for Covington.
Agree.
Yeah. So, but did you get nervous about? I mean, because clearly there's more foot traffic on the square regularly. To your place, even though it's walking distance, it's just off enough where people are going to have to know or intend to go there. Did you think about that, or were you worried about that at all?
A little bit, but not.
Has it been a hit, or has it been good? It seems like it's been good so far. Do you have regular people that come in, or?
I have regular people and new people just about every single day.
And what is your main customer acquisition method? What is the main thing you do, marketing, advertising wise, to get people in?
Facebook, Instagram. I've run some ads in Shop Local. I've run them in Cypress.
And do you get results from those, do you think?
I do. Yeah.
So
anybody that comes in that I don't recognize, I ask them to make sure it's the first time they've been here, and then I ask them how they found out about us or how they found us.
Yeah. And so you get a lot that say even the print advertising had helped?
Cypress magazine. Some of them will say, they'll come in and say, oh, I saw your ad in some magazine I got in the mail. Uh-huh. So I know which one that is.
Yeah.
But probably by far and away the most is Facebook and Instagram.